You like The Last Jedi, you Disney shill? You didn't like Rogue One? You're not a real fan. Dumb thoughts for dummies. Or they're just trolls.
HelloGreedo is a Disney shill. Hello there, this is Darth Melvin, leader of the Knights of Melvin. For over a year, HelloGreedo has been the most requested Disney shill video. The Knights have seen him shilling.
It's the smell.
They could smell him shilling through the internet. I've looked into the channel briefly before, just your typical shill, kind of boring.
Where are we going, guys?
Galaxy's Edge!
Are you guys as excited as I am?
Yeah!
So what rides do you want to hit first? You want to go to the Millennium Falcon?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Can you hold it?
Dad, I have to go now.
All right, let's find a bathroom then.
I had better stuff to do. But you gotta give the people what they want. Are you guys ready to see something? 2023 is the year I expose a ton of Disney shills. Shill Force, activate! I took a deep look into this channel and I can confirm 100% HelloGreedo is a Disney shill. HelloGreedo is a Star Wars YouTuber who has been around for 11 years. That's longer than any Star Wars channel I know. He started his channel pointing out the changes in the original trilogy with the special editions. HelloGreedo advertised himself as an original trilogy purist.
They might even give us original trilogy purists.
The first thing I did, I checked out the featured channel section. Number 1 featured channel, Star Wars Sexplained. Sexplained is Disney's top Disney shill. Winner of the Shill of the Year award for 2022. He is the CNN of Star Wars. Sexplaining Star Wars, twisting canon into Disney's favor. I can stop the video right here. Sexplained, featured channel, Disney shill. Also featured is Eckhart's Ladder, another Disney shill. He receives free screeners of Star Wars Visions and Andor. HelloGreedo is connected and pals around with shills. He's been on podcasts with Sexplained, as well as one of Disney's top LGBTQ shills, Pink Milk. Next, I took a look at HelloGreedo's videos. November 1st, 2012, Disney buys Lucasfilm. Reaction! HelloGreedo reveals his disgust for the prequels, which is a common trait of a Disney shill.
The 3 new Star Wars films Disney is planning on making will be light years better than the prequels. There's no way they'll be worse than the prequels. No way.
He even shits on the expanded universe.
Star Wars should have ended after Return of the Jedi. There should have been no prequels. The extended universe should have never been filled with so much nonsensical depth and hole fillers. In all honesty, Disney makes solid films. They have a great writing staff and really know how to create heartfelt entertainment.
3 years before the release of The Force Awakens, we already have a guy on his path to the shill side.
There is no possible way they'll fuck up the franchise that bad.
HelloGreedo hates the prequels, hates the EU. Apparently, this guy has some tough standards for Star Wars. George Lucas, he thinks he's a moron. The entire 20 plus years of expanded canon is garbage too. Let's check out what he said about The Force Awakens.
The more I watch The Force Awakens, the more I like it. I find myself wanting to see it again in theaters because it's just a really fun and enjoyable ride. All 4 times that I sat down to watch it in the movie theater, people cheered.
He watched it 4 times? I only needed to see it 1 time to know that Rey's abilities were ridiculous. She was a bad character. She was a Mary Sue.
Rey is not a Mary Sue.
Rey is not a Mary Sue.
People who seemed to enjoy the movie the most were people who really weren't Star Wars fans. People who hadn't seen the other movies. They were all super entertained and instantly became Star Wars fans.
HelloGreedo suggests that The Force Awakens essentially created fake Star Wars fans. And he's right! The Force Awakens was their first introduction to Star Wars. Of course they don't question Rey's abilities if they haven't seen the previous movies. Why would they be expected to know any of the lore? When they go back and watch the movies, many won't retroactively dislike The Force Awakens. Only a small percentage of people will be smart enough to see
The truth of all this
I don't know what it is about this movie he liked, considering he hated everything else up to this point. I can't confirm if he was working for Disney, it doesn't appear to be, but he still made a damage control video defending The Force Awakens.
Is The Force Awakens too similar to A New Hope? Sure, some of the events in the movie are very similar to A New Hope. Even some of the plot points and characters follow the formula. That's probably what it needed to be. Bring back what we all love about the franchise, make it exciting, keep it fun. Remind us all what made Star Wars so memorable to us. That's what I was hoping for when I first saw the movie, and that's what I got.
That's what he wanted? He wanted a rehash of New Hope? I've been waiting years for an on-screen continuation, and I didn't want a fucking copy of Episode 4. I wanted to see Luke Skywalker kicking ass! Then about 8 minutes into the video, he catches himself.
The bar was really neat. Was it like Mos Eisley? Yeah, I guess. Did we have a character try to hire pilots to get him off of the planet? Yeah, so I guess it was a lot like Mos Eisley. I didn't even think about that until now. Weird. Oh, maybe it's more similar than I thought. Whatever. It doesn't change my enjoyment factor.
Whatever. They decanonized 20 years of lore for this rehash shit, but
whatever. Every day that you continue this line, you let them suffer. Whatever. I'd like to smack the whatever right out of your head. I didn't do that. You don't go after her. Get your hands off me.
Whatever.
Whatever!
it gets even worse with The Last Jedi.
She hands him his old lightsaber, he just throws it behind his head, which I loved. This epic weapon passed down from generations, something so special to us, the audience, the fans, meant nothing to someone who actually wielded it. That was really great.
Hey guys, check it out, I'm throwing a lightsaber.
The biggest criticism of The Force Awakens was that it was a New Hope 2.0. The Last Jedi, without a doubt, does not fall under that criticism.
Really? Did you watch the movie? The space chase the whole movie. Same as Empire, just really bad. Luke trains with Yoda, Luke trains with Rey. Rey leaves her training early, just like Luke, to confront a problem. Rey trying to turn Kylo Ren back to the light side, Return of the Jedi. We're skipping a movie here. Then he literally simped for Broom Boy.
So by ending The Last Jedi with a kid pulling a broom towards him, looking up at the stars, it puts the magic back into the Force. The idea that it's an energy between things, that it's a power that binds the galaxy, the idea that anyone can become one with the Force. Rey's parents are nobodies.
This may be surprising to some, but not to me. HelloGreedo wasn't a fan of The Rise of Skywalker, but a lot of shills don't like that movie because it retcons a lot of The Last Jedi. If you take a look at HelloGreedo's Star Wars movie rankings, he has it 8th. He does keep the originals in his top 3, but The Last Jedi is 4th. Force Awakens is 5th. Below them are the prequels. This falls in line with Shill rankings. If you look at the official Star Wars fan classification chart, HelloGreedo falls into the Last Jedi Shill category. Someone who identifies as an original trilogy purist really embraced the sequel trilogy. He may not have been a fan of The Rise of Skywalker, but this is irrelevant because he loved the other two, and these shills will defend the entire trilogy unconditionally against the quote-unquote toxic fandom. HelloGreedo even wrote a book about it, crying about the fandom. It's available on Amazon for $8.99. Sorry about the mess. I'm an author. I write Disney Shill books. So if you're a total whiny bitch who loves to hear Star Wars NPCs cry about the fandom, this is the book for you.
And maybe even further down the line, we'll get a Star Wars themed amusement park edition down in Orlando. I'm not gonna lie, that would be pretty rad.
A Star Wars theme park would be rad, but we got Galaxy's Edge. How do you think this original trilogy purist felt about Galaxy's Edge? A shit-ass sequel trilogy theme park featuring Rey Skywalker.
What's this all about anyway? The kids. And when you see the excitement on the sea of kids' faces as Rey walks around the park, Rey walks around the park, Rey walks around the park, if Galaxy's Edge was a mishmash of random Star Wars eras with a carnival of characters walking around, lacking any kind of connectedness in terms of real-time immersion in a real-time narrative, the place would feel like Times Square's costume characters.
If we had a good park, I'd hate it because there's no Rey. There's no way. I'm an author. I'm an author. I want Disney Shill books.
I'm glad they did it this way. I'm glad they made it one cohesive park experience with a story threaded through, where immersion is paramount, making you feel like you've stepped into a galaxy far, far away, because the alternative would have been dull, unimaginative, and completely disjointed.
This has to be one of the worst Star Wars takes I've ever heard. He's basically dismissing the fact that a George Lucas episodes 1 through 6 Star Wars theme park would be any fun. He wouldn't want a Mustafar roller coaster? He wouldn't want to chill out on Hoth? He wouldn't want to visit Coruscant Land? Endor Land? He wouldn't want to see a Darth Vader Jedi Purge 4D experience? He wouldn't want to see all the characters we love walking around? No! He wants an immersive experience. He would rather have a super lame theme park as long as it captures one moment in time and all the employees walking around are in sync. And you know what? The immersive experience can be done if you separate the worlds within the park. You think you have fucking Harry Potter running around disarming Death Eaters all over Universal? No, it's confined to the goddamn Harry Potter worlds within Universal. You're not gonna see a crossover with Malfoy and Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park. This guy just loves Rey, and the shit-ass sequel trilogy, Hello Greedo, is a Rey boy. The shilling doesn't stop here. He's shilled for Kenobi.
The lightsaber duel near the end of the series between Kenobi and Vader was great. Way better than their duel in Revenge of the Sith.
Of course, he's shilled hard for Andor.
Andor is one of the best things to happen to the Star Wars franchise. It's so good. It's hard to believe how good it is.
Then he made this ridiculous video about Dedra for the terrible show Andor.
Dedra Meero is one of the best Star Wars villains. A supremely dedicated ISB agent. Cold and calculated, motivated. She's over the Empire pussyfooting around. She's ready for heavy-handed action.
Hello Greedo is a Disney shill. Now you might be saying, Darth Melvin, Hello Greedo is my favorite YouTuber. I don't care he likes Disney Star Wars. You're a fucking asshole. I hate you and your channel. Your Disney shill chart is bullshit. You have to be paid by Disney to be a Disney shill. Hello Greedo is not paid by Disney. He is not a Disney shill. Well, Hello Greedo is indeed a Disney shill, according to the official Disney shill chart, regardless how big mad it makes you. But you want to see evidence of employment or a contract.
You ain't got shit!
Thank you to Disney Emoji Blitz for sponsoring today's video. If you want to have some fun and support this YouTube channel while doing it, click the link in the video description below on your mobile device or tablet to download the game. That link acts as a creator code. Disney Emoji Blitz, Disney Emoji Blitz, Disney Emoji Blitz, Emoji Blitz for sponsoring today's video. Sponsoring. Thank you to Disney Emoji Blitz for sponsoring today's video.
Hello Greedo pushing Disney Emoji Blitz. It's a Disney product. This is the same game that's pushed on the main Disney Star Wars channel.
Chewbacca is making his way to Disney Emoji Blitz. From March 12th through March 16th, players will get a chance to play as Chewbacca, Hondo Ohnaka, and the Stormtroopers. Jam City's Disney Emoji Blitz is available for download in both the App Store and Google Play.
Disney Emoji Blitz is unlike any other Match 3 game on the market. My favorite emoji is Mando! Use the link, support the channel, and also whatever you spend in the game will also support the Hello Greedo YouTube channel. Win-win. Fun.
I couldn't help but wonder who else was pushing this game.
We need to thank today's sponsor, Disney Emoji Blitz. If you want to have some fun and support our channel at the same time, click on the link in the description on your mobile device or tablet to download the game.
Star Wars Sexplained. Disney's top shill is pushing Disney Emoji Blitz.
Disney Emoji Blitz is unlike any other Match 3 game on the market. Each emoji has its own unique power-up, and you control what to use, offering a strong layer of strategy to each game you play.
Star Wars Sexplained is featured on Hello Greedo's channel. This is not a coincidence.
There are a ton of emojis you can collect, not just from Star Wars, but also from Disney and Pixar, and new emojis are released every week.
During the Book of Boba Fett and Kenobi, Disney contracted their shills to push the Disney Emoji Blitz game. This is a major shill scandal.
We actually made an entire style guide video explaining how to dress up for Galaxy's Edge, which is what we refer to as Batu Bounty.
We do have to thank our sponsor for this video again, Disney Emoji Blitz.
Disney Emoji Blitz is unlike any Match 3 game because there are always new rewards and new challenges for you. I actually check every morning to see what the new challenge and the new reward is going to be.
Disney Emoji Blitz stands out from the pack. Disney Emoji Blitz is unlike any other Match 3 game on the market. Each emoji has its own unique power-up, and you control what to use, offering a strong layer of strategy to each game you play.
There are Star Wars events in the game periodically throughout the year, and the next one is a Mandalorian event coming very soon in honor of the Book of Boba Fett releasing on Disney+.
Hey, a little shout out here. If you want to support the channel and have fun while doing it, click the link in the video description below to play Disney Emoji Blitz.
Sorry about the mess.
HelloGreedo hates the prequels, hates the EU, loves the sequel trilogy, loves Galaxy's Edge, whines about mean Star Wars fans, pals around with shills, shilled for Kenobi, shilled for Andor, and was paid by Disney to push Disney Emoji Blitz. HelloGreedo is a Disney shill. I am Darth Melvin, leader of the Knights of Melvin, and I am exposing all the Disney shills in the Star Wars fandom. Through the dark side of the Force, I will avenge Star Wars. Become a Knight, subscribe to the channel, join the Knights of Melvin Discord, help plot to take down Disney and all their shills.